Hello, good morning, happy Monday. Welcome to weekly vlog 74. We are the week before my birthday. This time next week, I will be another year older. Had a nice morning, although I did get woken up by scaffolders. They are removing the scaffolding from the balcony side today. We've went down a layer. I'm not sure if we're going to go the whole lot off, but I've lost the bit off my balcony, the stick, and hopefully, you know, it's looking good. So yeah, so they've went off, they've filled the trucks, they've went off, they'll be back probably a bit. So yeah, because it's only like, where are we? Let's check on my watch. It's 11:30, so I imagine they've gone to empty the trucks, have lunch and then come back. So yeah, because last week they had to stop because they dropped a bit of scaffolding on a car. So yeah, but one of you asked about the timeline of this. It's taken a while. I know, welcome to my local council. It's great. Basically got told, got a letter saying they start on the 9th removing the scaffolding. It will take 10 to 14 days just to remove the scaffolding and then adapt it for the balconies, and then I'll get a date for the balcony work. Hence why I'm like, this is an all summer job. So, but at least now it feels much more open and yeah, better. So got the balcony open. There is a breeze going. Oh, there is a breeze. Is it still warm today? Yes, it is still quite sticky and warm, but you know, I think, judging by the beep, which is really sad that I know that is the rubbish truck. Yes it is. Cool. Ryan just put a big bag in the top of my, I'm sorry, I've got a little bump it today. It's quite very 2000 and something, isn't it? I had a lovely shower this morning, it was so good. But yeah, Ryan put the bag of garden rubbish that was left on the balcony in the bin just now as he's left. He is, what are his plans to be sorted out today? We've arranged his off to workspace. And yeah, then he is off to another boat show, but it's an evening one. So yeah, so he's off to go do that today. Unusual for a Monday, but you know. Yeah, that's between like 6 and 9. So yeah, so he's got some nice evening plans today. We are going to go to the cinema this week. We've decided the weather is cooling down. We're due to rain. It's raining tomorrow. I've already checked ahead for next week. I know yesterday it showed it was blazing sunshine, but now it's showing it might be raining on my birthday, which, oh, my dear heaven. So yeah, really funny because yeah, my bestie video called me from her holiday this morning, which is so sweet of her. And yeah, she was like, I'm kidnapping you next week. I'm like, okay. She's like, it's your birthday, man, I'm kidnapping you. I'm like, cool. I was like, you're doing my sister's dump run though. And I'm like, I might wear a birthday hat and we take a picture of me and celebrate my birthday at the dump. So yeah, so that might happen, just for shits and giggles, because as I said, I'm not too sure what I want to do for my birthday. All I know is I want to get an M&S cake. I want to get myself a nice birthday cake this year. That is all I want, is yeah, to get a little cake and bring it home, and it's got to be a buttercream cake, buttercream on the outside, because I like those kind of cakes. I don't necessarily want an icing fondant cake, I want a buttercream cake, and yeah, so that is what I want. That is what I'm going to do for myself. So yeah, so I don't know what I'm doing on my actual birthday, but I might give my mum a ring either later today or tomorrow, and yeah, see if, you know, maybe do something on the Sunday with her at her house, because it's very chill and low-key this year. I'm honestly so, you know, my mum's already got me my lovely presents. She got me my Liberty book and she got me a Crescent Perry brooch. I still owe my sister birthday money, so I might say to my sister, do you want to call it evens, and we'll just give each other technically 20 quid. We haven't done anything, you know. I need to give her a bag, but you know. So yeah, so we might do that. That seems very sensible, to be honest. Yeah. I don't know what my bestie, we're not really present people, me and my bestie, but she did get me a really cool Taylor Swift card last year, and she bought cowboy boots specifically to come to my birthday, so that was pretty amazing. Yes, last year's one was pretty good, but yeah, but no, I'm thinking this year, literally, thinking a tenner, maybe 15 quid on like M&S picky bits, the nice sausage rolls, the Caesar salad dip I like, nice hams that Ryan likes, both getting a nice milkshake, and then yeah, the birthday cake, and just chilling out, having snacky bits. Sounds like my idea of heaven, to be honest, my birthday, chilling out. We won't maybe even do cinema, because, sorry, it's a bit loud, but I'm not too sure I want to. It's to go see Hot Fuzz, and I'm like, I don't know. So yeah, probably won't, to be honest. Out of all the movies out right now, I'd rather go see How to Train Your Dragon, and we're going to do that this week. So yeah, I kind of slightly broke my no-buy thing. It's lovely. You see how lovely and loose this vest top is. I don't care, it was bought too big. Yes, all my vest tops are quite clingy, and you know when it's hot and you're just like, I need a layer, but I need it to be looser. So I bought myself an oversized vest top. It was in the reduced and there, it was size 22, and it was £4, and it's got like a cool like acid washy look slightly, but yeah, so I got that today with my sewing bloomers, and I have got my sandals on, because if you put your shoes on you do stuff. Today is a house jobs day, so yeah, so we've got a wash load on. I chucked myself through the shower. Gonna do the boy through the bath tomorrow. He would prefer one tomorrow. Then there'll be a second wash load, hopefully even a third, because I can do 2 on the balcony and 1 indoors, so yeah. I'm gonna crochet the green layer on my mesh dress, because I'm thinking that is gonna be my birthday dress. Thinking that will be really freaking cool as a birthday thing this year. So if it's hot, it's great. If it's raining, it's still great. So yeah, so I'm thinking that it's going to be my birthday thing. I have been putting up, as you saw at the end of last week, started putting up stuff on the wall. I did bits in the hallway, and I have started on the Dutch art wall. I've put the big needle point that looks like a vase of Dutch flowers up, and I have got 2 frame bits, but I figured out spacing for stuff, which is pretty good, and there is still some spaces left, so I need to find the postcards, which are all together from when I went to Amsterdam, of which there will be a Van Gogh one I really liked, and there was a painting of the, what was it, a really pretty painting of a windmill that I really liked, so yeah, so I'm going to frame them up, but no, I had to really clear out stuff, and yeah, doing well, but today's aim is, yeah, small wash load, I'll do some washing up, and yeah, we are just working our way through house jobs, but I need to whiz hoover around as well, because it's amazing how, I mean, oh, it used to be so bad. I didn't used to literally hoover my floor like twice a year, so bad, but I mean, you are in the no time for yourself and hoarder mentality. That's kind of what you roll with, but I try and hoover every other week, if not once a week now. So yeah, but it's needing hoover, so I'm going to run hoover around today. Yeah, I've organised some stuff to go in the cupboard, which I will do maybe a bit later. If not, it's all ready to go in the cupboard. And yeah, I started another Christmas present project over the weekend, so we have now 2 Christmas projects on the go. Yeah, life is good. So I will catch up with you during the day and try and, if I can, set you off time lapses, or if not, we just have some really good chats. But yeah, the trouble with time-lapses is they're going to be taking apart the scaffolding directly outside of my kitchen window, so it's a bit of a struggle. So I either have people directly in front of me while I wash up, or I keep the curtains closed. I think we're going to keep the curtains closed and no time-lapse. Also, please tell me other people are suffering in this heat with sweat spots. My skin is, and also I just keep anxiety picking, but my skin is so angry, especially around here. So yeah, and I've had them in my neck as well, my little folds, but you know, got lines. But hey hey, stop being vain. But yeah, hope you're all doing well, and yeah, we will catch up a bit later. But feeling good today. We're having a good Monday, just nice. I think this breeze and just an element of humidity, one hell of an element of humidity going down, 1,000 times better. So yeah, so catch up with you in a wee bit. Hello, happy, I'm going to call it evening because it's 7 o'clock. The camera's out of the tripod and it feels really weird. I've just sat and done a whole load of sketchbook work. Look, it's already poofing out, or puffing out. But yeah, let's just give you a little, but yeah, I started to work on the old collages and bits to get the junk journal quality of it going, so I can yeah, start doing that. I did record it. I just set a camera up on a tripod and just chatted while I did stuff, so I thought I would just quickly round up the day here before I chuck the old SD card onto the laptop and export that video. And I'm going to try and just put it straight up. I thought, well, I'll save it and do a big one. I'm like, just chuck it up. I don't even know how long it is, but yeah, so I thought that would be fun. So each time I do a bit of sketchbook stuff, I'm just going to chuck it up as a just quick video, you know. I'm about to go quickly make an intro and yeah, a thumbnail that I can just change the number to, you know, 1, 2, 3. I kind of like working with numbers. But yeah, it's been a good productive day. I have got a couple loads of washing done. It's been beautifully breezy, so lovely and cool. Cooler, you know, we hit a sweaty moment, but you know, all the scaffolding is now gone, which is great. Obviously it will be coming back, but it's gone for now, which is nice. And yeah, we will be what's today? Today's Monday, so tomorrow, Tuesday, I'm gonna go see my sister tomorrow. She has asked me to go take up some bits and pieces for her. I've got some sewing stuff for her. She's asked me to take up some hair dye. I have said I can bring the hair dye up. I don't want to dye her hair. She's like, that's cool. So yeah, so I'm just gonna bring hair dye up to her. She can dye her hair. Yeah. Then from there I'll be taking home my suitcase, because she has still got the borrowed suitcase from holiday in April, so that needs putting away now. What else? Phone my mum, made plans to go to hers on Sunday for dinner because it's the day before my birthday, and I said I don't know what I'm doing, but apparently I'm being kidnapped by my bestie, and all I know is I want to go get a cake from M&S and some snacky bits for dinner. I said, so that is all I've got planned for my birthday this year. Is so chill. Sorry, I need to look at my computer to let it log me into things. It's so chilled, and I'm like, yeah. It's like, but would it be nice, can I come round for dinner? And I was like, if Ryan's about, Ryan could come round for dinner. I said, obviously no. But yeah, so we're going to go do that later in the week. Sorry, I'm busy clicking shit, chatting. Gonna go crochet club Wednesday. Determined to this week. I'm gonna be really. I know last week I was like, gonna be brave, and then balked out last minute. Nah, as it worked out, my body was beyond fucked that day, and I can't remember if that was the day I was productive or knackered. It feels like forever ago. So yeah, so I'm gonna try and go this week. So I've worked loads on my rainbow dress, the mesh one like that, because that is going to be my birthday dress. I've decided it is my most finished project so far. It's rainbow, you know, so yeah, why wouldn't I want to be a giant rainbow for my birthday? So yeah, so I'm going to turn this into a mesh overdress and wear that for my birthday, and joked that because my friend is helping my sister out by doing a dump run on my birthday, I should wear a birthday hat and go dressed up to the dump and take just a really good picture there. So that may be happening. But for now I'm gonna go chill, take this SD card out. I can start a bit of basic editing on weekly vlogs, so at least it's ready for everything to go in through the week, and yeah, get this little art video done, which I'm quite pleased I got filmed today, because it was on my job list. 30 minutes sketchbook work, and I easily managed that. So yeah, so I did feel weirdly anxious doing it this time, but I think it's because I was chatting to camera, so we'll ease our way into it. But yeah, either way it was glamorous cutting and sticking, and holiday sketchbook has been made a big start on. I've organised all the junk and bits and pieces into categorised days, so yeah, so that will be a nice little thing to sit and do. So even if 3 people watch it, it's 3 people, so you know, that's amazing. So yeah, so I will catch up with you beautiful folks tomorrow. And yeah, my sister's getting a sofa delivered tomorrow, and it's a bougie one. It's got flicky electric legs things, and yeah, I think it might be an easy boy, so we might get to see my sister's fancy new sofa. So she's going for like 50s atomic G-plan retro style is their idea of heaven. So yeah, so but either way, I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Bye. Hello, happy Tuesday. I just redabbed my brows and they're a bit loud and you know, in charge, but I'm putting jewellery on and I'm about to sit, do my makeup, and then head out. I'm going to my sister's today, popping by, not crazy long, just because I'm tired. If I'm entirely honest, I'm tired. But I've already said it's more of a visit than a stop-in, so yeah. But I'm gonna do makeup while we chat this morning, do something productive while we do bits. But yeah, I'm gonna go to my sister's, take the few bits I've got for her, got some sewing stuff. She needs some hair dye, and oh, I can't remember what else I'm meant to be taking. I'll have a look. I've got designated little piles of sibling stuff, so yeah, sort them out, put them in a bag, take them to her house, and then I am taking home the suitcase from my sister's house, from Paris. Obviously you would have already seen by now. Speaking of Paris, I sat and did a sketchbook video yesterday. It is very basic. I'm not too sure how good it is, but you know, I'm trying. You know, I have a normal tripod. I don't have a fancy overhead one. Please excuse the scaffolding noise. I kind of kicked myself in the teeth yesterday when I was saying, oh yeah, we're done with scaffolding for now. No, they're putting up the balcony scaffolding today. So yeah, next time don't say a word, Gerald. But hey ho. So I'm just sorting out what makeup I want to do. I'm going to do my dots. I think I'm going to do just a big dot today instead of several. Some kind of coloured eyeliner, because, you know, it's really not to. Part of me's quite tempted to go for Mooch and like Superdrug today, and maybe hop in Primark, look at their new makeup. I know I'm technically on a no-buy, but I did finance stuff. I have some extra money, and sometimes you just need that emotional support eyeliner. I just want to go look. And also they have like sounds stupid, nail scissors on a keyring. Not nail scissors, nail clippers on a keyring. In like their mini section, which is such a good idea, because then if I put them on my keys, I always have an option to cut crochet stuff when I'm out and about. Was my idea, because I cannot find where I put the little necklace cutter thing I bought. I've got no idea where it is right now, because of course it is somewhere, but not anywhere where I put it. So yeah, I'm thinking, because I'm going to wear a Kermit the Frog t-shirt today, we're going to go green. Just going to go full on just green on top, not anything posh, just big lump of green. That's what I'm feeling like today. I'm a big lump of green. I'm still in PJs, but oh, yesterday's clothes, they count as PJs, don't they? Then the first thing next to your bed, so you put them on, it's like morning clothes before I get dressed. But yeah, so no, I did a sketchbook video yesterday, which I thought was okay. I'm going to work on them and yeah, figure some more stuff out. But yeah, so pleased I got around to doing that. Sorry what if I'm looking in my mirror while we're chatting. And yeah, I did finance stuff, which is cool. So yeah, I'm gonna I'll actually pop in the bank today, and then just because I need to set up online banking for one of my cards, because our local bank branch is closing. 2 of our local bank branches are closing actually, so, and of course they're both the banks I use, so there we go. They're quite good ones, aren't they? I'm really enjoying doing eyeliner. It's so much less work than lining my eyes with coal liner and then doing the liquid and making sure, yeah, it's decidedly minimal effort, which is my favourite kind nowadays. So yeah, but I keep losing my train of thought, my apologies. Go on, Cheryl, what were you thinking? It's gone now, but yeah, I was talking about sketchbook stuff, I can't remember, but yeah, so I'm gonna do some more of that stuff. But for today, I just don't know what I want to do, but it's just, yeah, it's not anything that involves any kind of effort, basically. So I'm thinking I'm gonna pop to town, do the bank, that's it, I'm gonna do the bank thing, and then also just go for a little bit of a mooch. You can go for a mooch and not have to buy anything, so that's what I'm gonna go do, because basically when I'm done at my sister's I will have a suitcase, so then I'll just be heading straight home with a suitcase. So it's not the most fun, but you know, that's kind of how it goes. I might weirdly pop in boots. I saw someone on TikTok where I just live nowadays. I didn't watch the full TikTok because of course I didn't, but they had like little reduced makeup, like mystery bags, which I thought were a cool idea. So yeah, so we might go pop in Boots and just mooch their makeup and see what their reduced section is, because it can be pretty interesting, to be fair. Yeah, for some reason I always buy makeup when I don't have any on, so it's quite good to put some on today, so then, you know, yeah, go do that. I'm just in that kind of mood, and it's frustrating. I'm not mega tired and I'm not mega exhausted. I'm just, yeah, a mixture of I want to go do something and also I can't be fucked. It's basically what it is. So yeah, but we'll roll with it today. So yeah, so I'm gonna go for a mooch around the shops just because I can, you know. It's just one of those things. The boyo is off to the workshop today, but he's going this afternoon. There is no rush. So actually, as it was, I called him yesterday. It was social night at his workshop thing. So yeah, so I called him and I was like, I'm thinking of ordering pizza, would you like pizza when you get in? And he's like, yes. So we didn't have pizza in the freezer, so yeah, ordered pizza last night, no guilt, and it was really good. You know, you just really fancy something, and I really wanted barbecue pizza, so yeah. What it does mean though is I am gonna, I don't think I'll do it today, I might do it tomorrow. Might go via Asda tomorrow after like craft. I'm gonna crochet club. I want to keep calling it craft club because that's what I called that's what I just used to call the other one I helped run. But yeah, crochet club. I think after that tomorrow I'm gonna pop to Asda, and then I can just make sure there's not tons of little black dots. I cannot do mascara very good, but you know, we try. Pop to Asda because of the pizza counter. I'll have to check the deal's still going on. It always seems to be on, to be fair, but because the thing with drinks is always near it. They do a deal, I think it's like £6, and you can get 2 medium pizzas and a bottle of drink for £6. That's usually what we do, is our version of takeout. So I'm going to put my mirror right near you so then I can get my blush in the right place where I like to put it. But obviously do create your own. So yes, I think I might go do that tomorrow after crochet club, so then we can have like a pizza in the fridge and then a pizza in the freezer, so then we've got a nicey when we want it. So, and obviously we just get a bottle of pop, because pop, that was a bit ham on one side, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Fuck it, we'll go ham on the other side. Life's too short not to wear loads of blush. I've been quite liking putting that little bit on my nose because it makes me look a bit pixie like. But there we go, that'll do. Bit of makeup. I don't know if I'm going to have my hair up like this. I might, because it's quite nice off my face, and I quite like the sort of, you know, 80s mohawkness of it, and I've got a bee in my hair, you know. But there we go. So I'm still rolling off, by the way, my speaking of bees, my travel makeup case. It's got everything I need in it, and I've just added some more eyeliners and like a coloured mascara in there, so that and my antique hand mirror. Perfect combo. So there we go. And obviously I put face cream on, didn't I? So yeah, well, eye cream. So there we go. But yeah, oh, I have had a bit of a wash this morning, obviously. So which is good. I've already done my teeth. I just need to do deodorant, but obviously do that once I'm dressed. Does anyone else do that? Because otherwise, if you get dressed, change your mind, you close smell of deodorant, and then when you check, you know, to make sure if you've worn something or not, it smells of deodorant, and my brain's like, oh no, I've worn that. And if it's obviously something that can't be worn multiple times, yeah, t-shirts usually 1 or 2 wears, but yeah, I'm not even rambling, I'm just drifting today. I'm just a bit, yeah, that's fine, that's cool. Weird brain mood today, but what are we gonna do? But yeah, no, I'm gonna go to town, I'm gonna mooch some shops, just because I want to go have a mooch around the shops. I need to pop into Primark because we do need to go get a few bits for Rye. So yeah, although I'm on a no/minimal buy, realistically, you know, to be human to ourselves, he still needs, you know, they don't go away just because, you know, it's more sort of crafting and clothes shopping because I'm bored is what I don't want to be doing. That's where I'm trying to stop, is buying something just because it's there, which I find myself now really working on, and I think definitely removing Vinted off my main apps page on my phone. So now you've got to go into the list of all the apps and scroll right to the bottom. Getting rid of that's helped. No Temu. No Temu. That is a very good thing to have got rid of my phone. Just delete the app. And I was chatting with my mum yesterday, and I was saying about how, let me just move this a sec. And I was just saying how the wool ordered for my, I've got shorts on by the way. The wool I ordered for my Advent / Christmas present has been, you know, dispatched and on its way. I said rather than make, project, I showed her my project bag, and I'm like, well, rather than make project bags, I said maybe, you know, I said because of the size of the wool, 1 maybe 2 of these. I said, and it sounds really stupid, if you just wrap up the balls of wool and I just do a mystery pick, I said then at the end I've got 2 really good project bags that I love. I love these little this house one, it's so good. Yeah, this got a whole, the side of my mesh dress in it. God, how many balls of wool did I have in here? 12 little balls of cotton wool. Cotton yarn, hook, scissors. It's got little pockets on the side. It's really good. And I was like, if you could get me like 1 or 2 of these and then wrap up the balls of wool in it, that would be perfect. I said that would be amazing, and then I could just mystery pick out, you know, just mystery pick out a ball of wool each day to open. Doesn't involve numbers, doesn't involve anything. It's just like, that is a really good idea. So that's what we're going to do. So rather than, you know, go, oh, I'll just, you know, go on the app and, you know, send the link and then all just a bit mooching. No. I went on Google and I looked up Temu and I went on their website and I typed in, you know, house storage bag and found it. And then just had a little bit of a search to find the best value one. Set my mum a link. I'm like, there you go. So yeah, yeah, learning little changes, you know. I'm not buying any more wool mystery bags or anything like that until I've used the stuff in it, you know. Obviously I know the like caramelly neutral colour is going to a cardigan for my sister for Christmas, but I do still have several balls of wool, like the colourful orange. I'm directly looking at it, yellow, orange, and pink, and a darky purple that I ordered. And the same thing, I need to use those first. So yeah, so I'm not ordering like wool of TikTok. I've been, what else have I just been looking and not getting? Obviously I don't need to buy any wool from like Hobie or websites. I've not been buying any fabric online, which has been pretty good. I have decided, I said to my mum, I said, I think what I'm going to do is put aside a bit of cash, and then give myself a fabric shopping trip in September. So that way, I would have had, I've used up stuff in July, and then August. Obviously I've had to clear out as well, because I'm actually going to get a weekly bus ticket today, so we're going to do several drop-offs of charity stuff this week to clear out my hallway, because it's amazing how quickly when you just start tidying stuff you get a build-up of stuff. So yeah, so we're going to clear out all that stuff. I've already chatted to my mate who is the manager of a charity shop and said, any use? And she's like, yes. I'm like, cool, I'll bring it down. You know, sometimes I have to double check, and I'm like, bin bag of fabric, and she's like, perfect. I'm like, cool, bring it down then. I just joked, I just have to remind myself not to buy back what I donate. And I have learnt when I do donate stuff, I generally try and stick to one charity shop, because then I just don't visit that charity shop for a couple of weeks and it works out really well. So, sorry, I'm just trying to find somewhere to stand you where it's just, yeah, a bit different of an angle. But yeah, no, so that's kind of the aim, is I'm going to treat myself as like birthday present slash, you know, just my yearly restock of going fabric shopping in September. Number one, as I said, gives me 2 months to use a whole load of stuff up, have the space, so I know what space I've got for new stuff coming in. And also I like to sew autumn winter clothes more than summer clothes. I don't mind summer clothes obviously, but I love doing skirts and warm things, and you can layer, and yeah, it is, you know, more fun. And obviously now that I have another skill set, I can add, you know, crochet jumpers into that and cardigans. So yeah, the homemade wardrobe improves. But also just going fabric shopping in August is revolting, if I'm entirely honest. Oh, let's find a space and stick with it, Cheryl. There. These are basic shops, and obviously you know this if you're in the UK, but yeah, shops aren't always air-conned or have any kind of ventilation or anything. So yeah, they're extremely hot in the summer. I went fabric shopping in July a couple of years ago, and yeah, it was overwhelming. And yeah, now with my heat intolerance being particularly dreadful, not a good idea. So there we go. But I need to stop rambling. I need to go get dressed. I need to go out. I'm just procrastinating. It's meant to tip it down with rain this afternoon, so I'm thinking of chucking just a brolly in the bottom of my bag, just in case, because yeah, sod's law, the heavens will open up as I'm probably going to be leaving my sister's, so yeah, just a weird mood. I can't explain why, just a weird mood. So, but let's go get my arse in some clothes that aren't pyjamas, because as lovely as chilling out in a vest top and shorts is, I ain't heading to town in a vest top and shorts. Instead I'm going to go out in culottes and a Kermit the Frog t-shirt. I'm going to wear trainers as well, because my feet are particularly achy today. So, that was a click. So yeah, well there we go. On that fine note, I'll leave you there. Yeah, if I see anything fun in town, I'll film it, and if I'll probably put a little clip in just to show you if there's anything fun at my sister's house. She did just get her new sofa delivered, and they look like they're easy boy chairs that the legs lift up and it lays down, and it has a console bit that flips. It's very bougie. So yeah, so but yeah, so I'll put a wee montage in if I film anything on my phone. If not, you might have my face a bit later, you may have it tomorrow. It would depend entirely on when I get back, what I want to do, you know. So yeah, so catch up with you beautiful folks. We'll just call it later. New sofa, laying down. Hello, you're a fun angle on my sofa. It is just gone 8 o'clock at night. I've been home a little while, quite a while actually. I'm in company mode with my PJs. I'm about to take the makeup we put on this morning off, and then I will give you a little haul of the bits I picked up in town today. While I am doing a sensible no-buy, I do have a little pot of birthday money basically I give myself, because yeah, kind of, you know, lacking in family nowadays. So instead, I'm just going to use my phone as a mirror. So instead I give myself a bit of pennies just to go get myself a bit of a birthday treat basically. My mum, as I said earlier, got me my Love Me Liberty book, and my Grace and Perry pin, and my sister and me have agreed we're just technically swapping 20 quids, so we're not doing anything for each other, just because it doesn't make sense for me to give her money next month for her to give me money. It just, yeah. I was like, let's just mutually agree we've technically given each other 20 quid. She's like, yeah, sure. So that's worked. And bless my other sister, she has a new house. So I said to her earlier, I'm like, the only thing I expect from you is card. I said, and even then, mainly because you do ridiculous cards and I love them. And she's like, well yeah, I've already got your birthday card. And I'm like, cool, that's all I want from you. I said, it's a really fun card because she decorates the inside to stickers and all kinds of stupid shit. Last year she did me a giant card, like huge. I opened it in like, we just I went round to go look at their house last summer, so that's the level it was at. And yeah, she wrote a whole load of when I was doing the subtitles, she wrote all the weird things my subtitles had come up with, because she was a dick and she would screenshot them and send them to me going, you said this, and I'm like, but yeah, when my vlogs were getting like beyond an hour and then into nearly 2 hours, I was like, I do not have the spoons to be putting myself through reading and correcting that much writing. And the auto one was just not working well, so that is kind of why I just leave YouTube to auto generate some subtitles rather than me trying to do it on my software. It's not particularly good. I have tried, and yeah, it's a nightmare, and I understand. I know it's an access thing, but you know, I'm just putting some toner on my face. I go with the Aldi knockoff of the Pixie one when they have it in. When it first came in, I bought quite a few. Well, I bought one, which was amazing, and then they got it in, I just run out, and then they got it in the following year, and I bought like 3. So I'm quite sorted. In fact, I've even given some away as presents. So yeah, so I think I've got like 1 bottle left, but it is very good. I do rather enjoy it. So there we go. Oh, fresh faced. Yeah, as I was saying, I kind of gave myself a birthday budget, so I spent some bits from my birthday budget because why not. I've got some bits in charity shops, I got some bits in new shops. I had to pop in Primark to get the boyo some bits. I've got myself some makeup and skincare, so do you want to see what I've got? We'll start with Primark just because it's the easiest one to start with. I've got the boy a couple pairs of pants, a couple packs of pants, because yeah, we need a restock of pants. That won't be all of them, there might have to be some more as well, so yeah. Then I also picked up this is a nail polish remover pen, so you can get rid of all the edges of your nail varnish just for using this pen. But also it's very, I was like, yeah, it's good, but it does say on the front of the packet it was £2. It says when the nail polish remover in the pen runs out, you can add your own, and there is one pen tip for spare, so it's refillable, which I thought was amazing. So yeah, so I picked that up because I thought, well, that's reusable, which isn't always a given in Primark. So yeah, and then we came out with two little things. This was from the pyjama section, but I am planning to use it as a bra. It was £3.50, and it is a grey marl, just like bra crop top with the layer on the inside, but it is insanely soft, like so soft, and it is adjustable. So I'm planning to use this as a very comfy bra under big baggy t-shirts when I'm having very sensory days of no thank you. So yeah, so I got that, and then I got this because I like walking around my house in PJ bottoms and just a little crop top and just being comfy and not giving a shit. It's marvellous. Not giving a shit now. So yeah, I've got this in a 2XL. And yeah, again, birthday little treat. It just says j'adore, and it's a croissant. So yeah, and I thought, well, yeah, it's like a little baby tea length, so you know, all good for a pot around the house. God, my face looks very red. It's having a day. Let's see the other bits of clothing actually. Found two things in the charity shop. So yeah, I got this. It's like a vest. I'm going to use it almost like as a jersey waistcoat. It's brand new with tags from Papaya. It was £3 in Air Ambulance. So yeah, and it's a size 18. Lovely soft drapey jersey. And I'm planning to dye this dress the same kind of green as that. And yeah, to the lady in the charity shop, I was like, I just want to look like a moss fairy. And I thought, this dress with like that little waistcoat and then a cardigan over the top, and all the layers, and like some little bloomers sticking out, tights, my, you know, a pair of like lace up boots, and just be a fairy to go shopping, you know, food shopping, or you know, whatever it is. That's what I wanted. And the lady did say, when I said, oh, because she was marking stuff, I said, is this a markdown? She went, she had a look and she went, oh no, she said that's week 15, we're on I'm marking down 13. Well, cool to know. So yeah, I said, oh cool. I said, well, it's too nice to leave here. And yeah, it's one of these like hippie boho dresses, and it's like mesh, and then it's got that sort of embroidery, and then it's gathered on the skirt, and it's just, yeah, it's lovely. And it's like t-shirting on the back. So, and I'm thinking, yeah, dyeing this with some moss green dye, and I'm thinking of ice dyeing it, scrumpling it up and ice dyeing it, so then it will be like different tones. Would be really fun, so it's not all one solid green. So yeah, so I'm thinking of doing that. This was £7, but it will be spectacular. So yeah, so they and these bits in here all came out birthday budget, just because life's too short not to give yourself some birthday presents. Let's get this out actually, because a lot of it is little, because these are all from Superdrug. I did stick my head in boots. They didn't have any of those fun makeup things in my boots. They're teeny tiny, like a few bits and pieces, but I did spot a bit of makeup in there, and then I looked it up and it was cheaper in Superdrug, and there was a better deal on Superdrug, so I went to Superdrug instead, which it is literally not far in my town, which is amazing. So yeah, so I got loads of goodies in Superdrug. First of all, I got these earrings for £3. They had a brand new rack of all kinds of different earrings, and these I thought were very, very similar to my clear like droplet ones, which I love, and I like the fact they were pink and purple. So yeah, so I got myself some colourful droplet earrings, and then I got myself some skincare. I got myself this hydrating mist that I'm actually going to use some of it now. Vitamin E skincare hydrating mist. Come on. And this was £5. It was buy one get one half price. So I did also pick up a day cream with SPF 15 in it from the same range, because yeah, I love the 360 spray all over body lotion. This is fantastic. So I thought, well, if I love using that after I've had a shower, and I've heard, you know, someone I watch on YouTube, I think it's Sarah Hayes, so I can't remember her name. I'm so bad with names, but yeah, let me. Oh, it's quite wet, but it is a hydration spray, hydration mist. You have to go quite far for a mist, but oh, just when you're wanting just a nice boost on your skin, that'll be very fun, and it smells lovely. So yeah. We can even put it in the fridge for extra refreshing sensation. For me, I just have the fan going round right now, so that's what you can hear in the background if there is a background whirring. Although we have had some rain, you know, it's not perfect, so there we go. So I picked up that, and then I thought, because I love the spray skincare so much, I would get myself a little pot of cream, because I love my French one, the water cream, but it's not going to last forever. So if I can have an alternative which is just as lovely, I mean, this is what it looks like, it's just, yeah, simple white cream, which is just as lovely but much easier obviously to access, and I like how that spray lotion sinks into my skin like this one has just done. So yeah, it goes slightly matte, which I really like. So yeah, so I got that, which was half price, so yeah, for the two, £7.50, which I thought was fun. What I spotted in Boots and then went into Superdrug for was these Barry M glazed gel chrome eyeshadows. They're so good, they're so fun. But yeah, I'm not going to open them up because I've already done it. Me and my sister tested them, but here is one that is called So Exclusive, and then there's this one which is So Persuasive. Yeah, they're just like iridescent glitter gel stuff, and you put a little bit on and rub it, and it's very, very glittery, very fun. So yeah, so I got those two, and if you spend over £8 on Barry M, you got a free Heatwave liquid blusher. So I picked up this one in the shade Idyllic, which is, yeah, see if we can get a thing. I'm not very good at showing off stuff on my, there we go. So yeah, so I've got a pink liquid blush. It was free, so yeah, I might use it, I might keep it and gift it, you know. The joys of stuff like this, if it isn't quite your cup of tea, or like me, I've already got one, I've got an elf one, I might put it in my makeup bag and like gift it to like my sister or my mum for Christmas. So this is quite useful to do. I got a Hydra Juice Shimmer Lip Stilo from, is it Collection? Who are you from? I think it's Collection, or yeah, and it's a lip balm with glitter in it. See if I can show it. This is the knack, trying to tap my screen and show it off. I was still going to show it, but yeah, glittery lip balms basically, and there's some lovely shades, but this is the shade Raspberry Jam, which I really enjoyed, so because I tested them on my hand. So yeah, so I got myself that, and then by the till, they had two big boxes of reduced elf stuff, which I thought was great, and I got these two No Budge matte shadow sticks in Out of Sight and Stella. Out of Sight is like a tealy colour, like peacocky teal, and Stella is like this wonderful yellow. So yeah, so I haven't actually taken these out of boxes yet, so let's do that. And these were reduced down to £5, and I thought, ooh, obviously today I put that shadow stick on. I'm really quite enjoying these little shadow sticks. So yeah, and this is kind of the same, so And the joys of this, you slightly smudge it as well. So there is that one smudged, and then there is as is, which is very fun. And yeah, twirly one, so that'll go in my little makeup thing, and then we'll get the other one out, give that a wee test as well. I mean, the two together are very fun. They're very Starry Night, aren't they? Because this here can either be quite bright yellow, or it could be quite a buttermilk yellow, as everyone has been going on about, haven't they? Do two on there and one smudged. Here we go. There's the top one as is, and there it is a bit smudged. So yeah, so they're quite fun. Not bad for a fiver either. So I quite like these compared to normal eyeshadows. So yeah, got those cheap. Oh, there we go. So yeah, so that kind of came out of a separate pot, of which I have been keeping to one side for myself to have a selfish moment. I honestly thought it would go more on Halloween. I'm not lying. I honestly thought I'd just go ham on the Halloween stuff. Well, I've got some stuff on, I'm going to take that off my hand. But I didn't. Instead, I bought myself a really pretty dress, of which I'm going to project up. The irony is it's from the Salvation Army, which is the same shop I got the Uniqlo dress from, but I returned it the other day, so at the weekend I think I did. So yeah, so that is now returned, but that wasn't in the shop, so someone bought it at the weekend when I returned it. So it found its home, just not with me. So yeah, so and as one of you have commented, you know, all white since you were a kid. You know, I'm not the biggest wearer of white. The nearest I've got is like the cream tailor dress last summer. That I could easily wear all the time. That's perfection. But yeah, but even like t-shirts, both me and Ryan, since discovering Einstein, we're like, that could be fixed. We like the melty, like unpredictable quality of Einstein, because you know it's more fun and sort of natural feeling compared to tie-dyeing. It looks more like a geode basically. So yeah, but there we go. So yeah, so I've got a couple, four new eye things, a lip thing, a blush. But I think I'm going to put the blush in my present bag, to be honest, because I think my mum might like that, because she quite likes cream products and various bits and pieces. So yeah, so I think she would like that. And yeah, little bits where she wants it, and you know, doing her face in her she's just done up her we call it, you know, for years it's been called the craft room, but yeah, now it's the dressing room, and it's got all her clothes and stuff in it. It looks amazing, and shoes and stuff, and she's set herself up a little desk in her room surrounded by wisteria. It's absolutely beautiful. And yeah, and she's there's another space she set up for her to do her makeup and things, which is lovely. So yeah, so you know, she can sit and do her makeup there. So I might do that as a little thing for Christmas. Has it cost me any money? No. But would my mum be chuffed with a new bit of makeup? Yes. So you know, another thing to do if you know you're low on pennies, if you can, you know, if you were picking up something, say like, you know, your foundation's run out, and it's, you know, or if you spend £9, you get a free thing, and it's like, well, I needed the foundation anyway, but the free thing, not my cup of tea, but that could go towards that, or that person, or, you know, a niece, or, you know, it can go anywhere. So I wasn't going to pick it up, and then actually I will. So also, by the way, that spray has dried down, but you see the nice little layer it's given my skin. Feeling all nice now. So there we go. Feeling all dewy and just, yeah, well looked after my face this evening. So actually I might put a wee bit of cream on top of that, because why not? We're just sat here chatting. This is going to be a long day, by the way. My apologies for the fact that, yeah, just a Tuesday is like nearly 40 minutes long, but here we go. This is lovely and cooling, by the way. But there we go. So yeah, so I am gonna chill for the evening. I'm not too sure of what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I know it's Wednesday, and I know I keep saying I'm gonna go crochet group, but as I said to my sister, I'm like, I feel weirdly guilty. I was like, but it's a free group, and the only person who feels pressure is me, because I'm pressuring myself. You know, this is the nice thing of, you know, basically family, where you can therapize to each other. Each of my family members, just that you can say stuff out loud and it's fine. It's like you could be talking normal, then suddenly go in the middle of a therapy session. So yeah, so I did that with her today, and I'm like, I keep putting this weird guilt on myself, and she's like, but it's fine though. And I'm like, I know this, but guilt brain. And she's like, I understand guilt brain, but honestly, it's fine. You can say you're going to go every week and it's fine. And I'm like, okay. So yeah, so I need to stop saying I'm going, because I don't know. I did a bit of crocheting today, but I wasn't quite into it, to be fair. I took socks out with me and I did like 8-9 rows, and I was like, I'm kind of done. I don't want to do socks right now. So yeah, I think because I'm doing lots of things for other people right now for projects, and you know, I'm like, I might make myself, and obviously I'm working on a project for my birthday, but that's nearly done, and I'm like, do you know what, I might just start a desperately selfish project just because I want to, and completely hyper focus on it, because that's what I like to do. But also I'm thoroughly enjoying, and thank you for your nice feedback on my you know, I'm now sitting here going, actually I'm really looking forward to doing my sketchbook, so I might do my sketchbook tomorrow and just make another video on it, and yeah, just prop the camera up on the old little tripod, click film and go. The only thing is, I set the camera up opposite me so it's looking down, but everything to it is like the wrong way, so I like flip the thing so it's the right way on the screen, otherwise everything's upside down for you. And yeah, so it looks slightly odd to me, but that's because of the way I have to film it, because that way I can still check into the camera to make sure it's recording and that things are on screen when I remember to look up and go, oh fuck, there's a camera there, I need to remember that. I'm not rambling to myself. So yeah, but no, so I might, if I'm not up for doing crochet group tomorrow, which is perfectly fine, I might do some sketchbook stuff more in the afternoon. I think we're gonna have the scaffold lot back tomorrow. They've done my neighbour's balcony scaffolding. I think I'm next, so yeah, that'll be fun. But we will see. If it gets a bit much, I can always just go out. I've got a bus ticket, I can just go out, you know, go take myself out. And also I'm not too sure on the weather tomorrow, so, but either way, we're good. I'm gonna stop rambling your ears off. God, I'm so out of focus. So there we go. But yeah, no, so there we go. So yeah, birthday goodies. I will add them all together. In fact, actually that might be a fun project to sit and do, is maybe doing the dress. We could ice dye the dress. That would be fun to do, I think, as a nice thing. So that might be something to do this week. Let's get that ice dyed. Because what's fairy? You know, as I said to the lady, when I'm still a giant toddler, I said secretly, I said I like to dress up as a fairy. I said, and you know, I said if I get away getting wings on, I would. So, also I learnt today, when you call everyone Sweet Pea, they think it's the most cute, adorable thing, and they're so happy when you call someone Sweet Pea. And I'm like, oh, thank you, Sweet Pea. I call everyone Sweet Pea and lovely. People, even taxi drivers, have thought I'm a Cockney. It's quite funny. And I'm like, no, thank you though. You know, because yeah, I like to call everyone, you know, things, you know, treacle and all that kind of stuff. But there we go. But I'm going to go chill and watch YouTube. Thank you for sitting and joining me while I took my makeup off and did some skincare. And we did a little haul. So there we go. But yeah. And we will see what tomorrow brings. There is no big have to do it. I'm really trying hard to teach myself it's okay not to do something just because you said it out loud. That's what lesson I'm kind of still needing to learn. So yeah, so I'm going to carry on watching YouTube, Not too sure if I want dinner tonight because I did have a really mega Greggs for lunch. And yeah, so catch up with you beautiful folks tomorrow. Bye. Hello. Happy Wednesday. I won't say good morning because it's not morning, it's afternoon. I woke up for a little bit this morning, like 8:30, 9, and then fell back asleep. Slept till 10 to 1, so on the level of exhausted I was yesterday, feeling it today. I am so tired. It's insane how tired I feel. I'm on a real naughty day. All that skincare though did my skin a world of good. It looks and feels happier. Even my pissed off bits don't look as red and angry. So yeah, I will be doing my skincare again today. Excuse my hair, I haven't even brushed it, so it's looking quite stringy. Having a chill out home day, both me and the boy, which is nice. Excuse the background noise, we've got the fan on. Or so I've got the fan on. It's just pleasant. It is a lot cooler today, which is nice. But yeah, both me and Raya are a bit tired people wise, so we're chilling at home today. No, he has got some plans for the next 2 days. He's got a friend coming over, either here or they're going to the local workshop. They haven't decided yet. And then Friday he's going out in the evening with his friend, but it won't last long. Number one, they're all his friends. They're all 18. And they're like, oh, let's go out, you know. And I was like, I don't drink. And then it's like, also I don't have a valid ID. So I'm like, can't see you lasting long way. And he's like, nope, I literally plan to go out, not even an hour. So he's gonna go out and go, oh no, I can't get in, and then come home and be like, oh, what will I do? So yeah, just fair. But yeah, I'm just in the mood to sit and do something a bit monotonous, and as I was saying yesterday, quite selfish. So I've just went into the cupboard, my big main cupboard in my flat, for storage, and I've got out some purple yarn which I got from a surprise bag a while back, and then I have this yarn from a Hobie which is Universe in colour 5, which is very fun, and I think the two of them go together quite well. And I'm going to do myself a hexagon pullover jumper, alternating. I'm thinking 2 rows of sparkly, 2 or 3 rows of the purple, because I have a lot of it. But then again, I have ordered some more of the Universe yarn, so I might do 2 rows of each, make a stripy one. I haven't got a stripe. Well, I've got a stripy one. It's my first one I made, but the sleeves are massive, the cuffs are wrong. You know, it's your first project, so yeah. And actually, as it is, let me show you just the outside. Got another Hobie order, but this one is not mine to keep for now. That is my Christmas present from my mum. It's going to be like my Advent. We did it last year. Instead of loads of presents Christmas Day, we tried out an Advent because I have real mental struggles around Christmas and gifts and things. And I said this year, well, instead of 24, why don't we do to the 12 days of Christmas and make them a little bit more fancy on certain days, you know, on the days. So yeah, so we did. So I've got 12 balls of yarn that I've picked out, and my mum is going to wrap them up, and she's going to get me a couple of project bags, and we're going to do like a mystery dip. So yeah, I did it last year on TikTok. I opened them up over there, but yeah, and just went, thanks mum, every time I open one. And yeah, it's now a thing. I'm like, every time I leave, I'm like, oh, by the way, thanks mum. She thinks it's so funny. But yeah, but I also, while I was in the cupboard, got this out. This was actually what I used on my first Hexie cardigan. I had 2 balls of it. My sister got these in the charity shop. They are all 300 to 400 gram balls of wool. I just started crocheting, and she found these 2-3 weeks after, and they were £1 or £2 a ball. So yeah, so I have got left 3 more after this one. A pink one has gone into my sister's Christmas present that I'm going to use for that. Obviously this green one is going to go towards my mom's blanket, because I've got two like blended ones, and then I thought a big chunk of that, and then another blended one, and then a big chunk of this, you know, would be pretty good on her Christmas blanket. So yeah, that's going to go in a little, I've got little like the reusable bags I use, I've got some out, and I've made people project bags basically of Christmas gifts. So all the yarn and wool for their Christmas gifts is in a bag. So if I want to start someone's present, I just go and get the wool and can start a bit, and then it's started kind of thing. So yeah, so I started my mum's blanket, and yeah, so when I finish the first ball of mixed wool, because I only got 2 of them, I will then go on to this like minty green stripe one, and then when I've decided I've had enough of that, you know, I'll go back to the other ball of mixed wool, and then I'll go back to the striped one, and then I'll see if I have another pick a colour out and add a colour season. You know, the joys of starting Christmas stuff in July, it gives me all the time in the world to make things, and I can make things a decent size, which is cool. But yeah, I mean, as much as today I'm like, I could do a Christmas gift, I'm like, I don't want to. I want to be entirely selfish. Also learnt some really quite shitty news yesterday, that my local fabric and now yarn shop, because it took over the yarn shop when they closed, but they've been a fabric shop forever in our town, and yeah, I've been going there since I was like a teenager. They're closing. They were were going to close before, but they didn't, but now basically, yeah, they're moving all the stores out of the market, and yeah, and they're now not moving. I'm like, so yeah, so they are starting their closing down sale today, and that was where the knitting and crochet club is, and I was like, as shitty as it is, it's kind of a good thing. I was like, I need to stop putting pressures on myself, because if I put pressures on myself last week to go and really enjoyed it, I would have been heartbroken this week. So this week I'm just gutted that my local fabric shop's closing. And then we've just got Hobbycraft, which is alright, but there's something about your local fabric shop that's just, yeah, magic. So yeah, that's sad, but I've chatted, and I've still chatted with them for years, so yeah, and even the new owners, and yeah, so they're chatting away, telling me, you know, why they didn't sell before, and then now I understand why now they're having to. So yeah, it's shit, it's not fun, but I get it. So, but for now I'm gonna just sit and do some mindless crochet, and just, yeah, have a very chill day. Rye Blessing popped over the shop because he really wanted some chocolate milk. We didn't have any left in the fridge, so I was like, can you get some cake? I want a French stick. And he got him, and I was like, and he's like, what kind of cake? And I gave him a list, and then I was like, maybe some Viennese ones. He's like, ooh, I like them. So yeah, so we got some cake and nice cake and biscuits. We got some nice French bread for when I want to do some food, and then yeah, he got chocolate milk. So yeah, so we're having a very nice chilled out day today. He's in his bedroom playing his truck video game. I'm chilling in the living room, and I'm about to sit crochet. In fact, I think I'm going to shut the PlayStation on just so I can watch the beginning bit of a video, so someone can walk me through it, because I'm that level of tired and a bit, you know, I feel like from Futurama when they have like the brain slugs. I feel a bit like that. I'm running at about 20%, if I'm honest. If you asked me today, could you go do, you know, all the stuff you did yesterday? No. Though I did do well, although I did forget to go to the bank, I managed to sort all the banking stuff I needed to out at my sister's house, which was pretty cool. And yeah, so I now got a banking app set up before the bank closes, the local branch closes, and also I set up a really cool thing. If you're with NatWest, I recently got it as an email, where basically you can like reduce your overdraft every month by a certain amount. You pick how much you want it reduced by, which I thought was cool. And also they give you your interest back for a certain chunk of time, which I thought was very nice. So they're going to do that. And I'm like, I'm not complaining. If you're going to give me some pennies back while I reduce the overdraft, which is my main, trying to pay it off. So if I pay it off and then it's reduced, it's not there for it to then build back up. So yeah, that one I've been struggling with for years, so that would be really nice, and I'm sure my poor credit score would appreciate it. So yeah, so we're working well on paying some debt stuff off, which is nice. I'm feeling no guilt over yesterday's bit of a birthday spend, because it was birthday spend money, it wasn't normal money. So yeah, and also it's given me a fun project for the weekend of ice dyeing that dress, because I have looked into, well, I might do it Friday actually, because it's warm Friday. But yeah, I've looked into it. It's viscose, and I was like, viscose is a bit of a different thing. It's technically a man-made fibre, but it's from a natural source, so it's like it doesn't fall in natural, but it doesn't fall in fully like synthetic. It's an odd one, but it is dyeable, because I looked it up and I was like, go on Dylon's website, that's the main fabric dye here in the UK you can get hold of. And I looked it up and they were like, yep, we'll dye viscose. It's a weird one, but it does dye it. And I'm like, cushy. So yeah, so the cool green I've got that is very moss green coloured dye, and there's I've got a lighter green as well, so I do a bit of both and ice dye it. It will work. So, and it's meant to be Friday is like a warm day again, we're at 27, so yeah, so I'm going to take opportunity of that. The fact I have pretty much a brand new bag of ice in the cupboard, in the freezer from the recent Iceland delivery. Use some of that. Still got most of a bag for drinks, to be fair. And then yeah, update the clothes to be fun and the kind of vibe that I want them to be. So yeah, so that'll be fun. But for today, we're having a very chill day, just because I am so tired. I am so tired. But yeah, but it'll be good. Tomorrow I might try and take some bits to the charity shop. With my bus ticket, do that. But to be honest, I plan to sit in my pyjamas all day today and just be in comfy mode. So yes, I'm going to get started on this cardigan jumper, just because I want to do something really monotonous and just, yeah, nice to do, builds up easy, and is a cool wearable, and it's such cool colours. So yeah, it's this wool is a rare thing. It is soft and sparkly, so yeah, it is pretty fabulous. So I am very much looking forward to working with this. But yeah, and the purple I've already got goes really nicely with it, I think. So yeah, this is super soft. This is what I'm making my sister's bag out of. So yeah, I mean, I have so many things I could just sit and work on, but I just want to do something selfish, mindless, using something shiny, having a magpie moment. So yeah, so I will catch up with you people tomorrow, if I'm entirely honest. And yeah, we will see what tomorrow brings us. But today we're taking it easy and slow, because honestly I plan to do stuff very slowly today, and if I don't manage a nap today, which it seems insane for a later go up, it's going to be a decent bedtime. So yeah, but I will say I'm looking forward to just a nice freezer dinner today, of just something with like I've got like potato wedges and beans or spaghetti, proper like Wednesday night beige dinner would be lovely. So yeah, so I'll catch up with you lovely folks later. Bye. Hello, good morning, happy Thursday. You were sat next to me on the sofa, hence the fun angle. I am wearing my jumper for the first time, because although it's like apparently 25 today, my fatigue is kicking my ass. I am so tired and so heavy, and yeah, it's not fun. Silly though. I ended up sleeping just under 12 hours yesterday. did not make any difference. Still exhausted, which sucks, but you know. I did start on my selfish project though. Do you want to see how far I've got? Just remove my hook. Sorry if you get pulled by crochet stuff. I am planning to do some more sketchbook work, but I need to not feel like my arms and legs are made of lead. This is just hands, so I could just, you know, it's not so heavy. Sketchbook is a bit more dinky and yeah. Let's fold it so it's the right way. I'm using a purple I got in a mystery bag and the Universe yarn from Hobie. This is as far as I've got, so I'm doing 2 rows of each. I've only done the purple today, so everything else was done yesterday. But when you look at the sizing, you'll see why it takes a while. Bearing in mind I want this to be like an oversized like pullover jumper, and like gonna make it quite big so then they meet in the middle, but where it would like cut it, the front bits flap over, and then I'm thinking of even adding a hood, so it's going to be proper like amazing in September kind of jumper is what I want it as. So yeah, but for now I'm doing 2 rows of each, so 2 rows of purple and then 2 rows of the glittery, which is ridiculous. It's a bit scratchy when you crochet it, but once it's in, it's fine. It's just as you have the individual strand, it's a little bit scratchy as an individual little bit, but once it's in, you wouldn't know that is glitter in there. It feels as soft as the actual purple acrylic underneath, because this is all acrylic like this is. But yeah, so here I am, you know, using up my mystery bag walls. So yeah, so I'm still sticking to my, you know, use what we have at home kind of mentality. I do have a sewing project I want to do tomorrow, of which I'm hoping this fatigue will lift up a little bit, because yeah, I am so wiped. It is really annoying because I've got all these plans I want to do and I can't do anything. It's literally my arms just feel so heavy and my legs so heavy. So yeah, and sleep doesn't fix it. You'd think there's the kind of misconception with fatigue. Sorry if my face is a bit red and a bit lumpy. I've been picking it this morning while just laying in bed doing that, so yeah, I've been picking my face. But yeah, it's a misconception. People think, oh, fatigue, you can just fix it with some sleep, you're just tired. No, you are tired and you can sleep, but it doesn't fix it. It just means you're not sitting here going like this, feeling like you know, your whole, basically it's like your whole body is like ×4 on the weight. So literally my hands feel so heavy, everything feels lead-like. So if someone said to me right now, oh, you've got to go do this, do that, I'm like, it took me 2 separate bits to get dressed this morning, and I'm just in tracksuit bottoms, a vest top and a t-shirt and a jumper. I've just put on this, the top bit. This is as far as I've got today. So yeah, so I don't like my fatigue. My fatigue's an arsehole, and it always comes and whacks me out of nowhere. And yeah, I mean, especially like yesterday, my good old Fitbit was telling me you're overworking, and it's like, I did housework. I didn't do anything insane. I tidied up my living room. You know, I've been doing wash loads, but my body sees that as me heavily exercising, and it was telling me I've been overtraining, because apparently doing housework with an anxious heart rate makes your body think you're doing intense exercise. And then, you know, it gets whacked with extreme fatigue. There is no breakup for my body, just having been an arsehole apparently. So yeah, no, but Just joke with Brian as well. It knows I bought a bus ticket, so it's just being an arsehole. And it's like, did you think you'd be taking stuff to the charity shop today? Gonna put it on socks today is gonna be hard work for you instead. It genuinely is. I've got as far as trousers, a shirt and a layer. My socks are sitting here waiting for in a bit. So, it's not a joke, but it's, if you don't laugh you cry on days like this, when you just like, it's always a meme I've got saved, you know, someone treat me like a princess, and then this woman lays that down in bed and goes, oh yeah, I'm an independent woman who does everything for herself. So that's how I feel on fatigue days. You know, but we're gonna again take it easy today because I can't push my body. It won't let me. This is my comeuppance of pushing my body too far for too long, is I have now gained chronic fatigue. So yeah, if your body says rest, rest, because if not, it will make you rest, and it will make you rest whenever it decides to. You have no choice in it anymore. So that is kind of now what I contend with until my body has decided I have rested enough. So the repercussions of a mental physical breakdown are much longer lasting than you ever think. You're like, oh yeah, no, you'll be fine after. No. This is a long lasting thing and it will take a while. I mean, I'm still trying to stop on the everything, you know, falling off me kind of stage. And once I get to the even levels, then it's the improvement, but you need to be even for a bit. I'm waiting to hit even and stay there. I keep going and then dipping down. I think I'm dipping down and it's like, oh, so yeah, no, but 'tis life. So, but there we go. So yeah, my plans for today are to sit and crochet this sparkly jumper, which makes me actually very excited for my peacock hair colours because they will look so good with this jumper. And then yeah, I'm planning some projects to do tomorrow. I want to ice dye that fairy dress. I'm going to call it the fairy dress because that's what it is in my brain. Ice dye the fairy dress tomorrow because tomorrow we're having a warm day. And then also I have got 2 William Morris skirts I'm going to split and make it like checkerboard, like Harlequin style, by just taking them apart, sewing them together and then re-giving it a waistband. But I'll show you more on that tomorrow. But that is just picking apart some long seams, sewing them back together, adding a better waistband. And then I've got a really unique William Morris skirt, so that is a fun sewing project for tomorrow. But for now, I'm going to chill, crochet. I've got a wee snack. I'm gonna have my Battenbergs from yesterday, and yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get this half of my hexagon pullover jumper done. But yeah, this is the V-neck one. It's a bit hard to see because obviously it's black on black, but there we go, see the difference. So yeah, so it's quite nice to be in something just a bit warm. So yeah, that fine note, I will catch up with you beautiful folks tomorrow, but today is a write-off day. Anyhow, so I'll catch up with you later. Bye. Hello, it is Thursday evening. I've rested most of the day. I've had a long lay down. I didn't really sleep, I dozed. I've been crocheting, and then yeah, I've had a blip of energy and I've jumped straight on it and done some stuff because yeah, needed to. Yesterday I literally ate hunk of bread and that was it. Did not really eat yesterday. Today I've had 2 bags of crisps, so I've just made myself corn not chow mein, corn teriyaki. So it's the Yo Sushi teriyaki sauce, and I have like fried a whole red pepper, so it's like charred. So yeah, so proper stodgy, stick on your ribs kind of dinner. But there is a vegetable in there. And I did do a load of washing up, so yeah. So the only thing is, in my kitchen using the hob, it is disgustingly hot. So yeah, so I think I may indulge in a shower this evening. It will probably wipe me, but it will be worth it, because then tomorrow I can wake up fully refreshed and clean feeling. And then yeah, I'm thinking I'm really gonna, because obviously I've had 2 rest days in a row, I think I'm determined to pop out tomorrow. So I think tomorrow we might go to Home Bargains. That is good. Because yeah, the kiddo has asked me to go get super glue, and there they do normal as well as a gel one he likes to use for his models. I would like to go get some more Saki bits for the side, and also I've been watching quite a few Home Bargains hauls, and I have seen some good little bits that may be worth grabbing. Sorry about that, the camera busy trying to put a fork of everything together. Good choice for dinner. I love corn. I used to not really eat meat at all, so yeah, I'm quite a fan of it, and it always goes well in stir fries, I find, so it's always good to have as a backup in the freezer, because unlike chicken, you don't get worried if it's, you know, paranoid that you can get sick from it. So but I had, sorry, talking with my mouth full, I've seen online some really good, like I've currently got a Home Bargains haul on now on YouTube, some really good little bits and pieces that will go really well with the homemade Christmas presents I'm giving people. So I might go get a few bits and pieces to put away in my present bag, so they don't count towards no spend, because they are present purchases, and I'm saving myself money in the long run, so makes sense. But and I need to get a few cleaning bits and pieces. Like I had this little battery powered cleaning brush, and you could change your heads out. I use it in the bathroom a lot. Last time I went to go use it, the batteries had I forgot to take the batteries out, so the batteries had corroded in it, which wasn't good. So yeah, so I need to go get another one of them, because it's very useful for cleaning around the bath where I struggle to reach. And yeah, so I need to go get one of them. They're about £5. Go get some drain cleaners as well. Check what I've got in the cupboard first. So no. So there we go. So I'm going to go eat this rather delicious dinner. I've already spoke to Rye, and yeah, I was like, have you eaten today? He's like, no. I'm like, oh, go eat some damn food. That was at 7:30, so he's pretty much having lunch for dinner. So tomorrow he'll be starving, hopefully. But yeah, at least, you know, I can go get some like packet croissants that are good for breakfast and that. So yeah, but so then determined to go out tomorrow, go to Home Bargains. I want to finish do the bowl of washing up. I've currently got soaking because it's the best way to do it. If you do a bowl, leave another to soak for the following day, clean that, and then you find all your stuff gets done eventually. So when you hit a backlog and you've fallen behind, as I currently have, so but yeah, go to Home Bargains and do some house jobs tomorrow. We're going to ice dye that dress, and I'm going to take apart, we'll see if we get around to sewing them, but definitely at least take apart the 2 William Morris skirts ready to make them into one. So yeah, which is cool. So yeah, so I'll catch up with you lovely folks tomorrow, and we will pop out. I'm so determined that we are not going to have fatigue day 3. I do not want fatigue day 3. I like my house, but I'm sick to death being it. So, and the battery's now flashing, so I will catch up with you beautiful folks tomorrow. and yeah, we'll go on an adventure just because I'm sick to death of my house. Hello, happy Friday. This is take 2 of me filming this. The first one this morning, I was quite negative Nelly. I've had a dreadful night's sleep. You might be able to hear in my voice, smidgen husky. I didn't go to sleep till like nearly 4:30 this morning. Everything was just sensory nightmare this morning. Everything I put on felt horrible. And yeah, I was just a bit delicate and just a bit overwhelmed. So yeah, decided not to head out today. I need to stop putting weird guilt on myself over stupid shit, like because I bought a bus ticket I must go out and use it every single day. It's warm. We've had scaffolders most of the day, although it is now just coming up to 2. They're done for the day. We officially have a scaffolded balcony, so I imagine I will be getting a letter Monday or over the weekend telling me when the scaffolding date starts, when the balcony work starts. I'll get a letter next week. But for now, we've got a nice chill weekend. It is due to rain this weekend, which is fine, but today, obviously I've had a moment. I've got over myself. I've done a food shop for the weekend. It's going to be delivered tomorrow from Tesco. So there's no big stresses. I've put a wash load on. I've made banana cake, and I'm planning to do some ice dyeing now that I've got over my shit. So yeah, feeling a lot better in myself now, and not so 100% on everything basically. But yeah, I think just lots of frustrations and annoyances, and then the build up of next week's financial things. So yeah, all a bit much, but got over myself and decided it's okay to just not. So, but I don't know, so I'm going to carry on with some nice things today. Obviously got a wash load going. I'm going to do ice dyeing for my dress. I've made some cake because I keep really wanting cake. And I do actually have enough that I can make some more over the weekend to take to my mum's house, so I think that is what I'm going to do. Just going to potter and do house jobs really. I've been working on my cardigan. I keep calling it a cardigan, it's not as a jumper. My hexagon one, so I'm just trying to put the crochet hook back in it. This one, it's looking really pretty, so yeah, so I'm just on the final row, and then I'll add some extra to the front and the back in one go, but the sleeve is the right width I want it to be. So yeah, so quite pleased with how far I've got on that as my just chill, lazy, selfish project. And yeah, I did get invited out, yes, tomorrow to the Pokemon summer party because my sister's partner works for Pokemon, and I was like, I am so fatigued. I just want to be able to do something, you know, a minimal effort this weekend, and I was like, I don't think I can. So yeah, so I said thank you but no thank you to my sister. Very sweet, she offered. So yeah, bearing in mind it's just the idea of going outside my doorstep this morning had me crying, so that's the level we were at. So kind of going to be kinder to myself. I don't need to go out tomorrow. It's going to be pissing it down with rain and thunderstorms all day, and then it's also going to be raining Sunday. Basically from tomorrow onwards it's raining for about a solid week. Most people will be a bit gutted it's going to rain on their birthday. I'm quite excited because I love rainy birthdays. I have had, I think we've hit 2, maybe 3 in my lifetime. I'm turning 36. So, yeah, there's not many rainy birthdays for a lifetime. So yeah, so I'm gonna quite enjoy my rainy birthday. But yeah, no, so now I've had some food, had my meds. I kind of got over myself a bit, but yeah, but I let the feelings happen, flow through me, let out some emotions out my obviously overflowing bag of just feelings. So yeah, but I was just, yeah, you know when you feel a bit silly after you've had a moment, but it was just needed. But I still also feel still a bit silly, but that is weird emotional growth. Also, I've been slightly picking my face because stress. So I did do my skin routine last night though, and that, yeah, that vitamin C spray is magic, as is the cream. So yeah, so I've been enjoying that. But yeah, I had shit nicely, so bad. Melatonin. I had the fan on, so I had white noise, you know, just background noise. I put a quiet, like, sort of lo-fi playlist on. Yeah, just could not sleep, which is frustrating because obviously with fatigue I've felt so tired the past couple of days, and been rested, and I'm like, have I over-rested? And it's like, you sit questioning yourself over every decision, which then makes you spiral. So yeah, hence the delicate morning. So, but no, we got there in the end. I found some pyjama trousers to wear. I am in a comfy vest top. We've got the fan going in here. So, and now that they're done scaffolding the door and the balcony is open, so there's a nice breeze going through. Ignore the mess in the suitcase. This is my house. So yeah, it's gonna take our time. Also, I'm not going to put any big pressures on myself to get my silly things like, obviously it's just sat there, to get my, like, my birthday dress finished. If it gets done, it gets done. If it doesn't get done, it's not the end of the world, you know. But I will have it done to wear because I have made a thing, so it's fine, you know. I'm really trying hard not to put pressures on myself, because I know the day after is financial things where I'm suddenly going to put every pressure on myself, and yeah, try so hard, and I know it's all going to be okay, and I know it's going to be fine, but my what if brain is being a dick basically. So yeah, but for now I think, where is it, the washing machine says got 18 minutes left. So I'm going to wait for the washing machine to finish, get the wash load out on a close airer, and then I'm going to set up ice dyeing and get that set up. And yeah, I might try and set you guys up somewhere so you can like time lapse, see if we can set that up. Even if it's like the camera's inside the house, so it's not getting hot, because I do not want the camera battery to obviously get hot, or my camera to overheat. And point it, and yeah, see if I can set up a time lapse from the inside of my house, pointing my balcony. Never know. So yeah, so try set that up, which would be nice. So also I might pop over to my corner shop and just go get myself a little sweet treat, because if I'm entirely honest, I'm just feeling just a bit shit today, just a bit meh. And you know when you're like, do you know what would be something lovely right now? Just a little sweet treat. And also, I forgot how good flakes are, so I want to go see if they're still on offer. Because if they are, I may have to get a pack or two, because you can have them in ice cream and stuff like that, which would be fun. So yeah, so I may go put something that looks mildly close, like just to pop over to the corner shop and then come back home. But yeah, so I've got over myself, we're all good now, and yeah, we're going to do some fun creative bits, and we have done some baking, although I will show it to you in a wee bit. But yeah, made a cake. I'm going to make another one over the weekend. I'm going to cut the sides of my hair at the weekend and refresh a few little bits in my hair, I think. because some bits have faded, like the very ends there are quite whitey blonde, and some of these little plastic bits at the front didn't really take to begin with. So yeah, I'm going to refresh little bits of my hair that need refreshing. I'm going to cut the sides so it's all really short and looks, you know, I feel good in having my hair short at the sides now. So yes, I'm going to do my hair really short at the sides and smarten it up. Yeah, I do think though, oh god, I've just realised I've got like tinselly yarn on my shirt. I might next week, I might not do a whole weekly vlog. I might do like a couple of day vlogs, like, you know, here is my day. Like I might do a birthday vlog, and then I might do like another day vlog, and then some sketchbook stuff, because I enjoyed doing my sketchbook stuff. It's due to rain, so we're indoor bound anyway. Who wants to go out and do stuff in the rain unless it's just standing there crying and then you feel better? I've done that a few times. It's been magic. I've also stood and danced out in the rain. Also magic. 10 out of 10 if you are having a moment. Go just stand in the rain and do that and just bawl your eyes out. Happy or sad, it helps. Also just dance in the rain, swirl about, you know, be silly. It's fun. You know, but yeah, so I'm thinking a couple of, you know, day in the life vlogs instead of weekly vlog next week. Break it up a smidgen. Some sketchbook stuff, and we might do another sewing, you know, here's the things I can make in X amount of time, or here's the things I've made this week, so I could just work on stuff and then do a big catch up, say at the weekend, and go, here are all the things I have made. So that would be quite fun, because yeah, again, no pressures, but that to me sounds fun to do, because I'm a lot more enthusiastic than I was earlier. So yeah, so I'm thinking that would be quite fun for me to do. I'm hoping it would be fun for you to watch. But yeah, I'm thinking breaking up every now and then, doing like a weekly vlog, and then maybe one every other week, or maybe, you know, once a month, doing just like a video or two that week instead of a weekly vlog. Do like a day vlog, and then like a creative video of something. So yeah, because obviously I love doing creative things. I love doing artwork, I love doing sketchbook work, I love painting, I love crocheting, I love sewing. You know, I have my fingers in lots of fun creative pies. You know, so yeah, there we go. Let me know what you think of that idea, maybe of doing like once a month, you know, having a break from weekly vlogging, just, yeah, changing up a smidgen. But yeah, we'll see what we both like, if I enjoy doing them and if you enjoy watching them. To be fair, this YouTube stuff is more for my enjoyment than yours, but it's nice that you guys get lovely enjoyment out of it too. So yeah, it's great for both of us, so we all get a nicey out of it. You get a body double helping you with whatever you're doing, or just listen and, you know, have a friend chatting to you. Sometimes you just need someone talking to you in the background. I fully understand it. I love a background person, and I just need to talk to someone, and you guys are always here for me. So yeah, so thank you for that. But yeah, so cool. I'm gonna go wait for this washing machine to finish, put washing out, and then we'll do some ice dyeing. So yeah, so I'll see you in a wee bit. Hello, I have just sorted out the ice dyeing. I'll go show you it in 2 seconds. Just in a moment, it is so hot. And yeah, I've done a bit of a DIY situation in case you feel the need to ice dye. I used to have washing up bowls for it. I got rid of them, they got a bit gross. Using an IKEA bag, a bin bag and a cooling rack, and obviously a bag of ice and some fabric dye. So yeah, I collected loads over the years from like Wilco's and bits, especially when they were like 50p. So I have this big bag of dyes and I spot them in charity shops and pick them up. But yeah, on this I've added a tropical green, which is a light one, a dark mid one, which is something called parrot green, and then there is dark green, which is like a dark leaf green. I wet the dress, wrung it out, sprinkled some dye on top, like scrunched the dress up. I didn't do a twirl or anything, I scrunched it. I quite like the scrunch pattern. Added dye onto the dress so it can, as the ice melts, it goes more through to the underside, so that way it dyes both sides at the same time. And then I've just covered it in ice, given it an edge with tin foil to hold the ice in place, and put loads of dye on top of the ice as well, so as the ice melts there's then a fresh lot of dye going through. So yeah, and hopefully we will have the most amazing sort of, you know, gemstone mossy dress. So yeah, so let me just quickly go show you that, and then I won't be able to set up a time lapse with how the light is going, where I would have to put my tripod. It's just going to be too hot even indoors. So the reality is I'm actually going to close the curtain, block the sunlight, and keep the rest of this, keep this room cool for as long as I can, basically. But yeah, so there we go. Rye's popped out. He has went to go take his RC car out for a little jaunt, bless him, and then yeah, he's meeting up with his mates. He's gonna go grab a few bits from Asda, like some smoothies and a chocolate milk for today, and then yeah, I don't know what his plans are tomorrow, but yeah, I might put a wee notification up on the community page and say how I think I'm gonna start putting up weekly vlogs on a Saturday, just to give me the chance to film all of Friday if I want to. Otherwise I've got to stop filming at like 2-3 o'clock, try and get it all edited, exported, and then re-uploaded to YouTube within an evening. It's quite a task, so I'm thinking film Monday to Friday, upload Saturday, and then if there's a weekend vlog or any kind of weekend filming, those will go up Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then as we know, sketchbook stuff goes up the day it's filmed. That's an as and when. So yeah, I think that seems a good idea. I don't really have a strict upload schedule, so if you are subscribed or newly subscribed and you think might have missed something, or if you're not and you would like to be, please drop us down, subscribe, and click the little bell so when I do upload you'll get told. But yeah, I am an avid user of the community tab page, so feel free to check your subscriptions bit, and there might be a bit from me. Usually I put a picture of something, and you know, just a heads up. So I think that would be a sensible idea. I think from now on weekly vlogs will be going up on Saturdays. All the other videos are anywhere from Monday to Friday. They are a mystery. So let me go and show you this ice dyeing, and then I'm going to tie up the curtain so I don't dip dye my white curtains. And yeah, pull white nets, even pull the curtain too so it stops the sun coming in, because it's feeling like 27/29, so it's feeling very hot. And yeah, I'm going to just sit and carry on being a blob. And although it feels like it's been a bit of a roller coaster of a day, I feel very good in the fact that I've decided to take all the pressures off myself, in that I'm not putting a pressure on myself for a birthday outfit. I'm not putting a pressure on myself to get things done. I've actually just given my bus ticket to my son and said, would any of your friends like a bus ticket till Monday? And he's like, probably. I'm like, have it, pass it on to someone that will use it. So yeah, so that's taken that weird guilt out of my control now, which is great, because I'm not going out tomorrow. Sunday, sorry, fingers with dye on. Sunday I'm going out with Rye, so be on his bus pass. Monday my bestie's picking me up. I don't need a bus. So yeah, so there we go. So I am, yeah, I'm trying to make my life as guilt-free as possible, because I self-impose this guilt. But yeah, so literally my main plans for this weekend are very chill. Have a shower, cut my hair, re-dye bits of my hair. I might even indulge in a nice, you know, self-care evening, one of them, and you know, do nice face, like I think maybe I have a shower, do all my skincare, face mask, you know, give myself a treat yourself moment, repaint my nails, that kind of thing. So yeah, but let me just go show you this ice dyeing, and then yeah, we'll catch up later when the ice dyeing is melted, and you can see the before, and then I will, if it's washed in time, I'll show you the after, because obviously if I'm gonna put this up tomorrow, I technically go into this evening, which I think would be very sensible. So yeah, so let me show you what I've got around to doing. This is the ice dye in all the lovely shades of green. Yeah, there's the ice, and then underneath in there is the clothes, is the dress. So, and yeah, it's my, I do use it specifically for ice dyeing. One of my cake racks with a bin bag to collect water, and then it's inside an IKEA bag. So, there we go. Also, the scaffolding, but I will catch up with you later once this is done. Hello. Oh god, camera's moving. I thought we'd do a wee roundup of our day, show you what the dress is looking like with its ice, I think pretty much melted now. It is only coming up to 20 to 8 in the evening, so yeah, and I put it out there at 3-4 o'clock, so an idea of how warm it is out there. It melted all that ice very, very quickly. As you would have seen, I've been working on a hexagon thing the past few days. Started a like slouchy hexagon pullover basically. So I've worked on the first side. I need to extend the sleeve and the front and back. But yeah, but this is, yeah, looking cool. I'm going to take this, I think I'm going to do the split on the black back, and then where it all blends, do that on the front, I think. But yeah, I'm going to take this to my mum's at the weekend so my sister can try it on, and I can get an idea of if this is good for her sleeve width, as well as then I can measure basically compared to this, the gap for her neck, so I can know how many rows I need to fill in for the neck and for the front and for the sleeve. So yeah, because I'm making my sister a hexie cardigan for Christmas, so that is kind of information I need. So I'm gonna leave this side as is, but I have joined it at the shoulder. It looks so pretty. So yeah, so I'm very pleased that I got that done. I think I'm just going to start on the other side and just, yeah, work on the other side of the hexagon so I can get that going. I have just sat, actually the hook just slipped out. I have decided I am going to work on my rainbow mesh dress. I'm going to stop being so damn pessimistic today. I need to kind of get over myself, but yeah, but what I am going to do is not put big pressures on myself to get it finished. So I'm going to work on it because I want to, but also I'm not going to like stress over it, you know. If it gets done, it gets done. If it doesn't, oh well, I can wear it, you know, the following day. I can wear it a week from then, you know. I can wear it just because it's Thursday and I need to go to Asda, you know me. But yeah, so trying not to be so precious. I love dressing up for my birthday and big events, but also I do realise I put lots of invisible pressures on myself, so I'm really trying hard this week to realise that and also stop it, because I'm ridiculous about things. But let's go look at this ice dye dress, and as I've put comments up saying it's, you think moss fairy. Moss fairy. So I'm Swamp Witch. I can't remember your names right now, but you know who you are. Yeah, I aim to be a moss fairy. Reality, Swamp Witch. So, but yeah, let's go have a look at it. Oh, it's cooling out up here a bit. But that is the dye. and this is what it's kind of looking like. So, and obviously put it in the washing machine. The remaining dye on it will fill in some blanks, but oh, look at that. Sorry, it's a bit quiet, my neighbour's out there. But yeah, so very happy with that. So I am gonna move that to the washing machine, wash it, and I'm gonna do a space here to insert some footage tomorrow. Probably I will try it on, and there it is. So here's, let's do it properly. Here's the before, because I did take a picture of it before, and then here's the after. And I'll put some footage in of me spinning and being a swamp moss fairy. But yeah, there we go. So let's embrace this little bit of evening sun that's quite pleasant. But yeah, so there we go. So it's been an alright week. Bit zigzag, bit up and down, but that is what it is. Are my legs still screamingly sore from my fatigue this week? Yes. Everything below my knees is not a happy bunny, but it's all okay. You know, so I'm going to go put that dress in the washing machine because I want to see what it's going to come out as. And yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. And I will catch up with you beautiful people in my next video. And thank you so much for watching. Bye.